Hello, beautiful people. I'm finally doing another update. It's been a while since I've posted, and I'm going to go ahead and try a new format. I'm going to try signing and talking at the same time because time is precious. And I've realized that I've missed a post, I've missed some updates, because it's tough for me to just find some time where I'm not doing anything and I can just sit for a few minutes and, record myself chatting and letting you guys know what's been going on. So I'm going to try this. We'll see how it all comes together. But yeah, I'm here to catch up and just give the update on what's been going on. I think I have to go all the way back to May because the last time I posted was the virtual 5K that I ran with Stacy. And then mid-May I ran again. I did a Mother's Day run that was really cute. It was called Run This Mother. They provided an in-person 5K, of course, and that was, you met at a park, and it was all moms or women, it was just celebrating moms for Mother's Day. That was really cute, just really sweet, but Mother's Day, I was busy. So I took the other option, which was the virtual option, and just, I've kind of learned that that's better for me sometimes. I do enjoy the actual showing up at a location and the community, the energy, all of that of an in-person run. I like that. I think I prefer that. But it's nice to have the virtual option because sometimes that just matches my schedule better. Again, as a mom, as a wife, time is really precious. And so when I'm registering for a run, that means that I'm waking up really early, that I'm leaving my family for extended amount of time, and then driving back after a 1 hour run or whatever. So all of that it adds up. And if I have an opportunity to do it at home or closer to home, then I'm going to go ahead and just do that. So this time I did the virtual 5K, which means that you can run it anywhere that you want. You can do a treadmill even if you want, but I decided to run it in my neighborhood. I think I've already mentioned before that I've been avoiding doing that because our neighborhood roads are just not runner friendly. They're very bumpy, and there also tends to be a lot of dogs loose in the area. It just doesn't feel safe. So and I did experience both of those obstacles during my run. So I need a better place close by to my house, but that day I decided here. I will get into how all of that went, but yeah, the virtual option is really easy. It's really nice to have that because you download an app, and typically it uses a GPS tracker during your run, and then when you finish your run, you just submit your stats, and that's it. And that's your proof that you ran. And they'll mail you the runner packet, and it has a bib, and it has the medal, the finisher's medal. Sometimes it includes a shirt too, and the best part, it's a reduced price. This has really been a very expensive hobby. It's starting to add up. In-person runs, to register, usually is about $45 to $50, depending on the run. So a virtual option is half half of that. So about $20 to $25. So that's also a benefit, just letting you know. And they offer virtual options like every weekend because you can do them from home, and they're not tied to people and their schedules. It's just, you just register and then you do it. So that's nice. Okay, so how did the Mother's Day run go? I stopped halfway, like around 2 miles. I stopped and I cried. And then I quit. I just gave up. It is what it is. Like, that's what happened. It was a bad day for me. Okay. First off, I ran on a hot day at like high noon. And that was my first mistake. I had to wait until Mariana went to sleep. And I often feel really like tied to that. Like, I guess I feel guilty, just for lack of a better word, but I feel guilty, I guess, for leaving and running and doing something for myself when she's awake. So I tend to wait, even though I don't want people to think like, well, what about your husband? Like, he works a full-time job. Like, yes, he works from home and he constantly is offering to like watch her. It's just a me thing. It's a me problem. It really is. Like, he offers. And also I have the option of waking up really early and going for a run before it affects anyone in my family. But I just don't. I have a hard time like being consistent about that. So anyways, my first mistake was going for a run outside on a hot day. The humidity has been awful. Like, kill me now. Oh my gosh, it's been awful. And so that really hurt me. Second, I decided to do it outside on a road. Like I've already mentioned, not the best roads out here. So that was, again, just another factor to add to the list of reasons why I messed up. And then last, I think my mood was just off. Like, something was just not it, you know? I wasn't feeling it. It was just a bad day. And that's something that I've been experiencing. I think I'm on this like cycle. Like, every month is about the same. Like, I have 2 weeks like, yeah, I'm ready to go and run, and I'm just like really gung-ho for it. And then like the next 2 weeks I'm like, eh. And I just want to sit at home and just be lazy and do nothing, and I have like no motivation. It's weird. But we are 6 months into this process, and so now I have learned that, and I'm ready to take that on next month or this month because it's already June. So it was a bad run. Just gonna chalk it up to that. That's it. Bad run. I quit. I think I completed maybe 2.7 miles that day. I walked most of it, and I cried during most of it. And that was it. And I know now, like in retrospect, I could have gone home and washed my face and like, you know, cleaned myself up and tried again. But I think I just accepted it. And then like 4 days later, I started my period. So there's that too. But it all looks, I was like, oh, that's why. And you know, a woman's curse. It's just, what can you do? So, that was May. Sorry, it's not better news. That was it. But I took that week to just accept it and like move forward. And then I knew I just had to like get into gear and go anyways, because 2 weeks later, June 1st, I knew was the next 5K. And that was a lot sooner than my, like, all of the other 5Ks. They have been at the end of the month. But June 1st, I didn't want to miss it because it was a very special 5K for me. One, it was the Aid the Silent 5K. It was the 10th annual 5K that they've been organizing, and it's in support of the deaf and hard of hearing community. And that community is just really precious to me. You all know my job. I'm an interpreter. So my best friend, Anna, she's hard of hearing. She decided to run it with me. So again, just many reasons why I wanted to just attend that one and show my support. Also, I had the privilege to join a team to support Deaf Santa with Carrie and Charles Graves. That was just awesome. I was so happy to be a part of that. That was really cool. And I think the team was a total of like 19 people. So that was really fun. It was cute. We all wore pink and represented Santa with pink Santa hats. I had some earrings because I knew it would fall off in the middle of the run. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I didn't want to miss that one. So I just decided I have to train and be ready for the next 5K in 2 weeks' time instead of 4 weeks. So, woo! And that was fine. Obviously, I just want to add really quick. Obviously, I didn't really record a time for my May 5K because I quit. It wasn't a good time. So I'm kind of just going to throw that one out. But so far, my best time, I think, was my second or my third 5K. And it was 46 minutes and 28 seconds. That's maybe wrong, but somewhere around there. It was 46 something. So my goal this time was like, okay, I have to get back on track, and I want to try to set a goal of 46 minutes or less. Like, I could shave off 30 seconds. I thought that was possible, considering my training thus far. So yeah, Anna and we drove out there to Bernie and showed up, really good energy. Saw a lot of my friends and just people there that I've known professionally and all of that. Really fun. Started the race and it was really hard. Never fails to surprise me. I'm always like, woo, this is tough. But we had the chip time and got it submitted, and I checked it out and I beat my time. I set a PR, people, and I am so proud of myself. I got 45 minutes and 58 seconds. I was really proud of that. Also kind of surprised, but proud of myself because it was tough. And always that like last mile is really tough. I start to walk a lot, but I saw this man there. He was maybe like 70 or something. And he had on a shirt and it said, "I beat cancer, never give up." Something like that. And I was behind him the whole time. I was behind him. But when I wanted to walk, I couldn't avoid it. I was just looking and reading his shirt. And that was really inspiring. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, your shirt is the reason I'm still going. So thank you." And he was so sweet. He was so cute. And he almost beat me. I was like, whoa, the whole time. But that was really cool. There was a lot of really cool moments that just kept me going. near the very, very end, I didn't know how much was left of the run. And I heard someone behind me saying, half a mile left. And I looked and I said, did you just say half a mile? And she's like, yeah. I was like, good, thank you. I needed to know that. I needed to hear that. And I started to run again because I had been walking and I was wanting to like give up. I was really struggling with my breath. And if I hadn't heard that, I maybe would have kept walking. I don't know. But I started to run and I just told myself, I was like, don't stop, like run the rest. And I did. So I was able to complete that last half mile running, and I was able to cross that finish line. And I saw my bestie, Anna. She was right there waiting for me because that girl, she has a much faster pace than me. That's fine. I love her. You know, she's amazing. I was so proud of her too. And she was able to capture my moment. So that was really sweet. And we both just hugged each other. And I was like, I'm gonna cry. It was a very emotional moment. This June 5K is my halfway point in this journey. And it's really cool. I'm really proud of how far I've come. And this was my last 5K from starting next month in July. I'll be running 10Ks until the half marathon in December. Ah! That's so fun. I'm so excited. I don't feel ready, but I'm excited. So continue supporting because I notice it, and thank you. And it's happening. So thank you guys. There was people there that I have as friends on my Facebook, and they saw me running and they were, you know, cheering for me and supporting me. So thank you guys. Bye until July.